Pre-AA2015, back for another auto assembly video. I'm done in the grey this time, but it's me McAdams t-shirt. Yes, another auto assembly video, and it seems like last year I was the cheerleader in this sort of stuff. I did a couple of videos last year saying, you know, hopes and fears, all that good stuff, and what you're looking for this year. And I've just watched my good friend Ian Pyatt Airlift 82. I can never remember, is it 82 or 83? Airlift anyway, Ian. And he's doing a plastic crack highlight video, basically highlighting stuff that he's bought from auto assembly, and some good picks there, some good picks. Now, I have bought a fuck ton of stuff over the years at auto assembly. They've all got special meaning. I'm just trying to think. The very first thing I purchased was, I think, the Kiss Players cassettes. I think at 2009. I also bought the Big Mission set that year as well, the Autobot one, which is like rocking horse shit to find these days. And I'm just looking at me collection now. I mean, I bought a fuck ton of Japanese Beast Wars stuff off Dino a few years ago. Magmatron. Magmatron. It's an awesome figure. They're all packed away. I should have planned this a bit better. But I'm just going to tell you what I bought. I mean, there's one thing I'm going to show you because it means quite a lot to me. Magmatron's a good figure. I got Heinlad as well, which is like the weirdest fucking thing in it ever, but a really good figure. I did a review on it on my other channel, I think, before I was unable to log into that. Anyway, I got the Seacons reissue. I've got a Skullgrain, a Road Handler or Grabber, I can't remember his name. One of the Mega Pretenders with the vehicle Pretender shell. Sound Blaster and Twin Cast Blaster. I was trying to think what else. Oh, the Conehead Seekers I've got 1 year. Classics Hound. Just so many figures over the years, and of course last year I got a Triptychon. He's missing a couple of pieces. He's missing the guns, the satellite dishes, and the two little plastic clips that you can connect to Motormaster and Onslaught 2. He's missing those, but he's pretty much complete. And to be fair, those are only used in city mode and battle station mode, and he's currently in robot mode, which they'd be just put in a drawer anyway, so not really bothered. It's been reissued now anyway, and the reissue something like 150 quid, which I got that one for 100 off Baz. Cheers, Baz. Yeah, I've got parts. I bought a fuck ton of parts a few years ago, like completed figures. I'm just trying to think what else. I got the Ironhide Ratchet and the Black Ironhide reissue. Inferno, Hound, Katia, fucking Moss. I bought a bottle of Micromasters last year. I got fucking, what's he called? Skybite. I have to think of his name. I'm looking right now. I can't think of his name. What else did I buy? I bought a Trigger Happy. Astra Train. Yeah, just a fuck ton of stuff really. I bought a lot of stuff over the years at Auto Assembly, and this year I'm going to buy. I've said it before in other videos. I'm mostly buying G1 stuff and the occasional masterpiece here and there. I'm just thinking, what else have I bought under there? Well, a lot of stuff. I've bought a lot of stuff over the years, and but the one thing that means the most to me was purchased in 2013. it was the second year at Birmingham Metropole. And as, well, I'm going to go through the story now. Basically, I was unemployed then, and I'd been saving up, and I've been selling stuff on eBay and selling stuff at local sci-fi collector fairs, you know, stuff that I had, you know, other Transformers, and just action figures, comics, whatever I could throw on a table, I sold and made quite a lot of money. So it allowed me to go to auto assembly. So I think I made something like 500 quid. It was really good. So anyway, the week, the Friday before auto assembly, so the week before, signing on at the job centre, and I was expecting another JSA before the convention, which would, you know, tie me over in case of emergencies. I'll leave it in my bank account just in case, you know, one of those types of things. Well, I'm never going to spend it at auto assembly because I've never spent any JSA at auto assembly. It's always been savings, and it's always been stuff that I've sold. So just before you start yelling at me, and I thought, yeah, well, I'm expecting this, and it'll tide me over, and just in case money, in case I run out, or I can still eat and stuff, yeah. They sanctioned me for not telling me. Well, they said I'd not done enough job search, and the fucking, I did a video, but I've taken it down, and the fucking jackass there said, oh, well, not, it's out of my hands now, you've got to be sanctioned. So I challenged it. Anyway, I was majorly upset. I was really angry. I was pissed off, and like all the way to auto assembly. I had plenty of money. It's not as if I didn't have any money or anything, but just all the way to auto assembly, fucking bastard, fucking doll, fucking all the way, right? So I was waiting to get here back anyway, which I didn't hear back until about a week later, a week after I got home. Anyway, pissed off, angry. Everybody seen my video and gone, oh, fucking shit, mate, you know, you don't deserve that. And I've seen the way, you know, you look for work, you know, and Billy, bless him, helped me out with a CV, which ultimately got me this job. So big thanks, Billy, Billy Edwards. And yeah, it's hold on a minute, something's gone wrong. And it's just you know, it's just one of those things. It's just and I was just genuinely pissed off, and I wanted to be excited and things like that, and the Thursday night I was a bit still a bit reaming for it and that, you know, still a bit you know, upset, notably upset. You know, people had seen it in my face and that, and I was cheering up a bit anyway. Cut to Friday. Gareth, he showed up, and he had a fuck ton of Beast Wars stuff that was all mint on card and mint in box. Well, not mint in box, but with boxes. And I'd already pre-arranged to get some Action Masters off him. I got Wheeljack, Devastator, and Soundwave for like £5 or something like that. And then and he's got a load of Beast Wars stuff there, and I'm sort of raking through it, and lo and behold, I spy a and it's a convoluted story, but it makes sense. Right, and I spy the original Beast Wars Megatron, and he goes, he had it marked up at 25, and he goes, to you, 20. And I went, fucking sold. And I threw him 20 quid. And sort of going, yes, fucking amazing, awesome, fantastic, this is awesome. Anyway, somebody said, well, as I'm sort of, I thought, I'll go whip it up in the bed, whip it up in my room. As I'm walking across the thing, there's two coppers stood there, which is, you know, don't know what happened. Maybe they were just doing a routine patrol or something, I don't know. And then somebody said, oh, somebody's just like Batman threatened to kill themselves. And of course, us nerds immediately jumped to, oh, which version of Batman is he dressed as? You know, because apparently there was a conference on that week while we were, well, it was finishing that day, I think, and there was a conference about parents and parents' rights, like in an unmarried couple who gets custody of the child, that kind of thing. and there was a Fathers for Justice guy there, and he was dressed up as, it turned out, as Night Owl from Watchmen. And he stood and sort of like, we're outside and we're watching this. And I think I stood with Izzy and a couple of them, maybe Tori as well, and a couple of other people. Anyway, they're having a smoke, and I'm stood talking to them. And I've got this Megatron in my hand. And this big burly copper comes over, and he goes, "Are you part of this protest thing?" I said, "No, we're just here for the Transformers. I saw you, the Transformers lads. Oh, that's cool." I said, "Look, I bought toys already." And he goes, "Ah, cool." And he explained that he'd been to NEC and he's a big James Bond fan. And we got talking. He's real nice, this copper, actually. And he goes, "Oh, no, if you..." And he was just saying, if you're part of this protest, there was a designated area to protest. And he's going to move his arm. We'll just, like I say, we just stood having a smoke. And so I go up to the room, and then I get stopped by some of the cleaning ladies. Apparently, what had happened was this bloke, just as Night Owl, had activated the fire sprinkler system on our floor, and a lot of the rooms were soaked. Luckily, ours wasn't. I was sharing with Simon, Silverbolt, and she goes, "Oh, what room are you in?" I think 520 or whatever it was. And she goes, "Oh, no, you're all right then." I said, "What's happened?" And she goes, "Oh, they set the sprinkler systems off." I was like, "Oh, right, fucking shit." And it cost something like, well, there was reports of it cost £1 million worth of damage, and then £100,000 worth of damage, and then 50 grand's worth of damage, and then I think eventually it was something like 250 quid's worth of damage. It was just damaged, bedding and things like that. It wasn't major or something. I don't know. But anyway, a lot of people were moved, and some people got penthouse suites. I'm jealous. Anyway, so still, kind of. By this point, I was, because I've had a few drinks. By this point, I was getting nicely drunk. I was getting happy again. I was becoming, me again. And so I put Megatron in the room. I went back downstairs. As I got back downstairs, there was Jim, Monkey Zen TV, and he was flogging a load of stuff. And so I went over, and he's got a big box, and it's full of stuff, and I was looking through, and he goes, "Well, I'm selling this." And he brandished this fella, MP Soundwave. And I went, "How much?" And he went, "I'd give us 100. And I could not get my wallet out fast enough. And I went, and I just basically counted out 100 quid, threw it at him, grabbed it, and went to the back of the bar and became Gollum for 20 minutes. I'm going, "My precious." And fucking cheered me up no end. I was the happiest bunny on earth at that point. And he made my weekend, and it was only the Friday, and like I said, I felt amazing. I felt like $1 million. And, look at him there, dusty as fuck now. He is G1 Soundwave from the cartoon. Yes, he's the Takara one. I wanted the Takara one anyway, because he looks more like the cartoon. So yeah, I was happy. And yeah, so good old Soundwave here really means a lot to me, and he will always remind me of Auto Assembly. He will always remind me of Jim. He will always remind me of just how shit life can get, but then something small as getting the thing you want most can just cheer you up, and he did, and he's fucking amazing. I will review this guy at some point, but he's just, like I say, it was just the right set of circumstances, led to me being the happiest person alive at that convention, and I was on a buzz the entire weekend after that. And look, he press his button and go rumble, eject, operation, assimilation, or whatever, yeah, and it just shows you that just people can, just people can be nice, and just people can make your weekend, well, not just make your day, but make your entire week or month or even year. And yeah, and it just shows you that we in the community, look out for each other. We really look out for each other, like sending people stuff, or or going, "Dude, you need to see this because you're a fan of this," and just being there for people, and yeah. So again, big thanks to Monkey Zen for flogging me this bad boy for a really steal of a price, really. And thanks to everybody that made that particular year, 2013, so I'm going to put him back before I drop him. To make that particular year a very good year for me, because everybody was out there to just make me feel better. I just had a fantastic time that weekend. Like staying up till silly o'clock with Simon and Rob Bishop, Ominous Voice, Pissed Out of Our Faces, and him doing his Peruvian drug lord voice, which just killed both me and Simon. Yeah, and shit like that, really. So yeah, I just thought I'd do my a couple of, well, the main pick, really, the main bot that, well, gives me the most pleasure, really. I look at it and I'm reminded of that weekend. Oh, excuse me, you know. Like I say, it reminds me of my favourite character, it reminds me of one of my favourite franchises, and it reminds me of Assembly 2013, and that convention will always have a special place. That was the year I met, who was it 13? Oh, Paul Harding, Michael Bell, and Townsend Coleman. It was pretty cool, yeah, so, well, thanks Ian for doing this video, and thanks for prompting me to make this video. Yes, just look at your bots, you will have them at an auto assembly. So yeah, I want this year to be like that. I want to be the best one ever. I want to have the biggest time, and it will be. Something special planned for Saturday night. Some people already know. I'm not going to say what. Some people already know, but yes, if you do know, don't spoil it for people. Don't put it in the comments or anything. But yeah, you will all know. So anyway, I'm gonna ramble on. I've rambled on for like 17 minutes now, so I'm gonna go, and yeah, I'm gonna go try and upload this, and I will catch you all later. Bye for now.